Hey Eli, I hope you get to feeling better. So, we've been missing you here at school. So I hope this lesson helps you, and please let me know if you have any questions. Okay. So this is what we've been doing is word problems of the day, and so I would like for you to try this problem. And after you try this problem, stop the video so that you can make sure that you have the right answer. Okay. So I went to the store and I bought snacks. I bought oatmeal cream pies. I bought fudge rounds. I brought zebra cakes and Nutty Buddy bars that were $2.50 each. And so just so you know that it's a real life situation. It's a real problem. So I went to the store and I bought 4 boxes of snacks, and each box was $2.50 each. How much money did I spend on snacks? So when you finish that, stop the video and then come back to the answer. Okay, stop the video. Okay, so if I bought for $2.50 each, I could do $2.50, right? Added 4 times, or I could do $2.50 times 4, and that will equal $10. $10. I really did spend $10 on snacks. Actually, probably spent more than that. But anyway, all right, $10. Next problem. Okay. So for this one, remember we can multiply decimals, and how do we multiply decimals? We multiply like usual. Okay, but we can multiply like usual, or we can use models. And so we've started working with models, and I will show you how to do this. All right. So remember, if we didn't want to use a model, we could do 12 times 4, and 12 times 4 is 48, right? That would be 12, that would be 4, and the answer would be 48 with 2 decimal places. So that's 48 hundredths is my answer. 48 hundredths. Okay, and we can solve it like that, or we can solve it using models. So 1 and 2 tenths. So each one of these is a tenth, right? Each one of these is a tenth. Well, if I have one whole, that's one whole that's shaded. Okay, that's one whole that's shaded. And this is how we work with our models, okay? So that's 1, and remember, each one of these is a tenth. So I've got 1 and 2 tenths. I'm sorry for the noise. I got my classroom door open. Okay. But then also, how do I multiply that? Well, 4 tenths goes in the opposite direction. So the 4 tenths will be multiplied this way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the part where they cross, okay, the part where they cross is the actual, let's see if I can erase it. The part where they cross is the answer. So where do they cross? So they do 8 here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I've got 10 here on the first row, 10 on the second row, 10 on the third row, and 10 on the fourth row. So if I do 40 plus 8 is 48. And these little pieces, these little ones, are hundredths. Okay, so one row is a tenth, right? 10 hundredths is a tenth. 10 hundredths is 1/10. Okay, but I've got 48. Bye, baby. I've got 48 of these little ones. There's 40 there that they both did, and then I've got 8 tenths there. So 48. Okay. All right. This is what we did for homework. So now we're dividing. 8 tenths divided by 4. So if I do 8 tenths, I'm going to shade 8 tenths. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's 8/10, and I'm dividing them into 4 equal groups. 4 equal groups. I'm going to circle different groups. So I've got one group, right? I've got another group. I've got another group. And I've got another group. And I know it's really hard to see, but in each group, I've got 2/10. Okay. So if I did, there's one group, and I know it's kind of hard to see. It's easier when we work with the manipulatives in class. You know, the pieces, they're easier to work with. But I've got 8/10, right? I've got 2, 4, 6, 8/10 divided into 4 equal groups. I've got 2/10 in each group. And here's another one that we did for homework. All right. So I've got 2 and 7/10. 2 and 7/10. And I am dividing them into 3 equal groups. So when I do 2 and 7/10, well, I need 2 whole, right? That's 1 whole. That's 2 wholes. That's for my 2. And then I need 7 of these pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to not take off 3. I'm going to take off 3 on the end. Okay? So if I was to piece, if I had the 10th pieces, I could take 27 of them because I've got 10 here, I've got 10 here, and I've got 7 here. So I've got 27 10th pieces, and that's what we've been doing in class. And I divide them into 3 equal groups. When I do that, I'm going to have 9/10 in each group, right? I've got 7, and if I take 1 away from here, I can make this 8, right? Then if I take 1 away from here, I can make this one 9, right? I've taken 1 away from there, made it 9. I've taken 1 away from there, made it 9. So I've got 3 equal groups of 9/10. And I hope that made sense to you what I just did, okay? So what we've been doing is we've been dividing with models. All right. So what I would like, I'm going to do a few more, and then I would like for you just to practice some of these, okay? So if I have 15, that's what this is, 15 of these pieces, right? I'm going to need all of these, 10, and I'm going to need 5 of these. And I've divided them into 3 equal groups, right? So it's the same as 15 divided by 3, right? If I divide into 3 equal groups, I'm going to have 5/10 in each group. Isn't that true what I have? I've got 3 groups of 5/10. So 1.5 or 15/10 divided into 3 equal groups, I'm going to have 5/10 in each group. All right. Now I've got 24/10. So I need these 10, I need these 10, and then I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 24/10. That's 1, 2, and 4/10, or 24/10. And I'm going to divide those into 4 equal groups. Well, if I did 24 divided by 4, 6 would be in each group, right? But not 6. I would have 6/10 in each group. And we can divide it out if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one group of 6, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another group of 6. 6/10. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another group of 6/10. There's 2 plus 4 down here gives me another group of 6/10. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Here's your fourth group right here. Hey there.
Vote for my tree.
Okay, and then I'll do one more because it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier. Okay, so use the model to help you find the quotient. Okay, so I need 1 whole and 6 of these 6/10. Okay, 1 whole and 6/10, and then I'm dividing them into 4/10. You see that? This one's a little bit different. I'm not dividing them into 4 groups. I'm dividing them into 4/10. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 group of 4/10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Another group of 4/10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another group of 4/10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, another group of 4/10. So if I have 1 and 6/10 divided into groups of 4/10, I have 4 groups. See? 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, and 4 groups. What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to, I think there's about 16 or 18 slides. I would like for you to try some of these. Watch the video again. Use the sheet that you have. I'll send you this sheet, and you can do your best on it. You can use graph paper if you need to, and just see if you can answer some of these questions. All right. Let me know if you need some more information, and you guys have a good night. Okay.